Hi, ladies and gentlemen from the interwebs or fellow Homo sapiens, however you want to be referred to as. Um, I guess I kind of want to make this channel for a few different reasons. I feel like I have a lot of ideas that I would like to share with the world, and if anybody wants to listen to me, that's cool, and if you don't want to listen to me, that's also cool. Like, so I've always been interested in just what anything is. I would consider myself a very like introspective individual. I think a lot about shit, about everything really. Slightly overwhelming. That's why I meditate a lot. I feel like meditation helps me like calm my overactive mind. Um, I've never been told that I have ADHD, but if I was to go to a doctor now, they'd probably be like, "Yep, you're so ADHD." But I mean, I don't think I am. Anyways, I've come to a few different realizations lately about myself and life, and I've experimented with a few substances. Um, Nothing that's like dangerous, just like psilocybin and weed. But I've realized that most people, most people's problems in life come from not accepting things the way they are. Like since you're born, you it's like existence itself. It's like holy shit, like you're born. It's like boom. um, and you just bombarded with all these like social constructs like religion, fucking government, like patriotism, and you're like you don't. I mean, you're so confused as a child, like you don't know what to. You just follow what you're told, right? Because I mean, your parents follow a certain way of life, and they try to instill that into you. So I realized that you know it's so crucial for you to be okay or to feel okay because the people's problems I think come from them not feeling okay about themselves and things around them. And I had a meditation session and I had this weird feeling. It's almost like MDMA, but it's not really. It was strange. Like it, I it's like you just surrender to existence itself, and you just accept yourself, the darkest, deepest, most fucked up part of yourself, and then the good part of yourself. I feel like obviously for everyone, the bad part is usually the hardest to accept because society is constantly just telling you be this way, dress this way, fuck like this. You know what I mean? And it's all kind of bullshit, really, because nobody knows anything. In the end, nobody really knows anything, and a lot of intellectual minds realize this. That's usually what drives most people to try to understand the world as it probably is, but you're never going to be truly sure because you're going to die. But, you got to be okay with death because, you're already born into existence. Like, that's already fucking incredible enough. Like, just, you get to, like, just turn off everything. Like, how is that a bad thing? At least I see that as, like, the ultimate rest, from life. I mean, it's a strange. I've always just thought that like life is just so fucking strange. Just like the human structure, we have the most fucking incredible biological structure in on Earth. I mean, there's probably like aliens somewhere. Maybe not. I don't know. The universe is so fucking huge. There has to be some life form out there somewhere. Like, there's no way there isn't. And yeah, I realized that I just want to like focus on my art. I like to draw a lot. I'm taking like a painting class right now. I'm in college, and like this shit is just like I don't know. It's like I kind of went through a very deep, like existential, maybe depression or like an existential crisis for a really long time, and I probably still am going through it, but that's probably why I'm making this video. So I mean, I might, I don't know what direction I'm gonna take this in, but the I guess the point that I'm trying to make in this video is that you just have to accept yourself, man, 100%. Even the most vile, fucked up shit. If you're like a really fucked up person, you gotta accept that. Even, you know, I guess that's kind of justifying fucked upness, but you can't, like, is anything wrong if nature did it? You know what I mean? And there's always like war and shit and fucking politics and all this fucking shit just going on everywhere, right? And then it's left you the subjective experience, right? You are the experiencer of things, and I feel like we're all very confused most of the times. Um, Not everyone. A lot of people do have a path towards, like a goal or cause that they feel the fundamental, like their being just goes towards that, like their gut. And I also, when I was meditating, I realized that you have to just connect, man, to your feelings as much as possible. Like you always have to listen to yourself. Like I guess that would be called mindful meditation and such. And there's a lot of videos that talk about this subjects, and they're very helpful. I can't think of any right now since I'm a little blazed, but yeah, it's just life is just fucking beautiful, man. And I realize that I want to create things. That's all I want to do. Whatever comes to my mind. Like I had a trip once. It was on psilocybin, and it kind of just it showed me just like how powerful humans are. Like we have such an incredible fucking power of creation. Like we literally just construct a fucking reality out of little tiny vibrating things that interact with each other and then create whatever is in front of you. And then it's like, how can you not be like, I've always been just so amazed at how people are just not just constantly like, holy shit, what the fuck is this shit? Like it's just I guess that I wish, you can't change people. You cannot change people. You can help them. You can have ideas out there, and people think for themselves. You never make a person think. You can only implant or plant seeds. So I totally lost my train of thought. But yeah, man, like just creation. Like I just want to create shit. Like I like to draw some weird shit. Like here, I'll show you. Just like very strange looking dude. I guess like my subconscious felt that way at the moment. I felt kind of trapped in my own mind. Um, I don't know. Just if you want to see more art, you should follow me on Instagram. I have a few drawings there. I don't really have that many followers on Instagram, and I don't really give a shit. I mean, you can go to it or not. I don't care. I'm just showing you because I want to share my artistry. And yeah, guys, if you wanna see more videos from me, just let me know in the comments. And if you wanna subscribe, go ahead. And if you don't, cool, man. Take it easy, guys.